Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. Coming to you on a Tuesday. Just clocked out, just got off work. Heading home. Already starting to think about what's going to be going on this weekend. On freaking Sunday, Niners gonna be playing the Texans. And I honestly thought the Texans were kind of good. I'm not gonna come on here and tell you that I know a lot about them. Since I haven't been watching the Texans at all. I don't think they've had a nationally televised game all season. I really don't know anything other than like CJ Stroud as our quarterback, our former defensive coordinator, is their head coach. He's had a pretty good reign there, but he hasn't been able to win the big one yet. I think they've been to the playoffs, but they haven't actually won a playoff game. I don't know. I saw a little bit of last night's Monday night debacle against Seattle. Did they start that game late because it was going up against Game 7 of the ALCS? Was that the planned start time? Did they want to take it easy on the people of Seattle, knowing that more people were going to watch that than watch the Monday night game? I feel so bad. That game started at 7 p.m. Pacific here, and I was kicking myself. Can you believe being an East Coast football fan and the game kicks off at 10 p.m.? I was watching Raw. I was watching the other Monday night game, the Bucks and the Lions, but that's just too freaking late, man. That's just too freaking late. You guys on the East Coast, I don't know how you guys do it, but this is week 8. I'm seeing a lot of stuff 50-50 on Brock Purdy. I've been reading for 3 weeks that it seems like Brock is going to be ready to go, and then it just doesn't happen. So in my mind, I'm guessing that the Niners are going to be going with Mac Jones. That way I don't have a Friday where I just get my heart broke. I mean, we're really not getting any of Brocktober this year, with Brock Purdy being out with the toe injury that he suffered early in the year. I believe it was week 3. He took off week 4. He came back and he played against the Jags, and they decided that it wasn't good, and they've been giving him a lot of time off. You can see, over there in Cincinnati, I mean, they pretty much punted their entire season because of turf toe. They basically took their quarterback out of the season. I think they said he's going to be out for 12 weeks. Somehow the team keeps on finding a way to win, even with Joe Flacco going in there and being the emergency quarterback coming over from the Cleveland Browns once he's there. But 49ers injuries just seem to keep on rolling with the punches, and it's just no surprise. We lost 2 more. We had our defensive lineman who got the huge strip sack in the 4th quarter. What was his last name? Huff? I don't think that sounds right. But he's hurt. He's going to be out 2 or 3 weeks. Our center, he's down. Didn't even give a timetable of how long he's going to be out. Next man up, Brock Lesnar's next future son-in-law. I guess he'll just start at center, and we're ready to go. I mean, I don't know how they're doing it. I talked a lot about it in the halftime video and then the post-game video. Kyle Shanahan is doing the best job that he's ever done in the city of San Francisco. We've had Super Bowl teams. We haven't been able to win the big one. We've gone to the NFC Championship game. And I don't think he's ever coached a team quite like this team that everyone is buying in. I wouldn't even believe that last year we had a player on our defense just quit. because he wasn't picked to start the game and would not go in reserve. Just not going in. I think anybody would do just about anything. You think we got a linebacker goes down and like George Kittle or Juszczyk isn't going to coach and saying like, hey, I haven't played linebacker since Pee Wee, but I'm ready to go. You just call my number and I'm going in. This is a damn good football team. We're 5-2. Same record as the Bucks. We're fighting for the top of the NFC. All I really care about is we win that NFC West. Once we get a little bit farther in the season, if we're still in the hunt, I'll be rooting for us to get that first round bye of the playoffs, which always helps. We still have our bye coming, which is like week 12 or week 13 or something like that down the road, to give us a little bit of rest and work some stuff out. We're just gonna keep rolling, and we're just gonna keep winning. That's just about honestly the only way to put it. I believe we can beat this Texans team. Texans coming in off of a loss. You got to be thinking they're got to be going in there to get the win back, but they're going up against Frisco, baby. 49ers. Go ahead. Say whatever you want to say. There's people out there not watching these games, only reading the headlines about how hurt we are, not looking at the standings, seeing where we are at the top of the NFC West. Say whatever you want to say, man. This 49er football team is good. You might look at it on paper and not think that we're good, but I'm telling you, whatever that coaching staff, Robert Solom, whatever they're dishing out, these guys are eating up. Everybody is buying in. Saw a rumor the other day talking about top 5 coordinators that would be looking for a job in the off season, and Robert Solom was on there, and I just kind of immediately was like, uh-oh, I don't want to lose this guy again. Hopefully he just didn't like his time with the Jets, and maybe he just says that being the head coach isn't for him. I don't know, but it seems like somebody's gonna come calling soon. McDaniel doesn't seem like he's gonna get fired, but straight up, if he gets fired in Miami, I will go into work and I will tell them I'm not coming in. I will fly to Miami. I will rent the truck. I will load his stuff, and I will move him cross country to come back and help this 49er football team out. To get that coaching staff back would be a huge dream. Coordinators, they leave, and they don't always come back. This isn't freaking Bill Belichick putting the team back together in New England once everybody leaves, fizzled out, and it comes back. So let's go Niners. Sunday, we got a win coming our way against the Texans. Peace out. What is up, Leo? What is up, everybody? What an entertaining last minute of the first half for the 49ers game there. Honestly, I was ready to throw my hat in. I can honestly tell you we're going into halftime to be 16-7. I believe we get the ball. I'm not 100% sure on that. I can't remember the beginning of this game. But first quarter, second quarter, first half, that was dreadful. That was very bad. It's some of the worst football the 49ers have played all season. It was worse than the Bucks game. We couldn't stop basically their blitz pressure on the Mac Jones. We had three and outs. We weren't able to move the football at all. And then on defense, I love those guys. We could not stop the pass. CJ Stroud was basically throwing the ball anywhere he wanted to, all over the field, and we couldn't stop it. Also, when it was third and short, CJ Stroud diving for those first downs with the quarterback sneaks. Nick Chubb moving the football. Houston Texans were led by DeMarco Ryan, and they were playing a damn good game. But they gave us a crack. We're able to get back into there. Like I said, hopefully we get the ball to start the half here. We can get Mac Jones out there and we get something going. That drive right there, we had the kick returner run the ball back to the 50. We got a 15 yards on a face mask. We hit Kittle in the end zone. Boom, boom, boom. All we need is just a minute with that football. We basically touched it for about like 30 seconds, and we were able to score. Hopefully we're going back in for an entertaining half. Hopefully we can get a good defensive scheme to be able to stop them at all, because that's one thing we have not been able to do at all. Very fun stuff. Talking about all how, Shanahan, Ryan, how they were all together as players and coaches, and how they've led each other to be there, and they came out, they met each other before the game. This is going to go out there, and this is going to be a fun one. The Niners want to win this. Let's go. We need to have a second half, baby. Let's go. Well, 26-15, San Francisco 49ers fall to the Houston Texans. This is a video that's hard to make because honestly, we got our asses kicked on both sides of the football field. There's no other way to put it. I know that we got a touchdown from Kittle right before the half. That was awful fun. We had so much momentum coming into the half, and then we couldn't do anything with it. We were able to get another touchdown with our other tight end, Tongan. Then we got a 2-point conversion with Robinson. I know how we got 15 points, but I don't know how we got anything in that game. There was not a point of that game that the Houston Texans did not dominate us. They ran on us. They passed on us. They pressured Mac Jones. I think they only got 2 sacks on the day. He threw that 1 interception down to the goal line where we were trying to hit Jennings, put some points on the board, but today just wasn't our day. DeMarco Ryan, former defensive coordinator of the 49ers, tip my hat to you. One hell of a football game from the Houston Texans, but just one of those games that you just want to just ball up and throw away, because there really was nothing exceptional that came out of it. I mean, National Tight Ends Day. We have our 2 tight ends, both get tight end touchdowns. That's fun. But at the end of the day, we want to win, and we didn't get one. We're 5-3 on the day, and yeah, that sucks. Shitty, just a bad day. Watching football, wish we could have got a lot out there. Defensive injuries just kept adding up. D. Winters went down. He came out of the game. He was like one of my new favorite dudes on the defensive side. Upton Stout, the cornerback. No, I don't think anybody really blitzes in like him, but just nuts, man. Crazy. I mean, just a bad day. There's nothing other to say. We got to look forward to next Sunday. We got the Giants game. It's going to be an East Coast early game. Cam Scatterboo went down with an injury today. He's the Sacramento guy from Arizona State. So, I don't know, man. Ever since the Giants seemed like they were just kind of turning around ever since Jackson Dart took over that job. But shitty day, man. Just a bad day, Niner football. Apologize, over and out. See you guys down the road. We got the freaking Giants next week. 5-3 ain't bad, man. 5-3 ain't bad. Got to check our scores, see what's going on with the Rams, see what's going on with the Seahawks. At least the Cardinals suck. That's it.